Hi, I want to make a quick video here about what is going on in South Africa right now. And what I saw on Facebook today and BBC, CNN and other newspapers is so disgusting. And what I don't even understand is South Africa, of all people, South Africa, a nation that, all of us fight for the right of South Africans. We, especially we the Africans, we fight for you South Africans, for you guys today to be who you are. I'm talking to South Africans straight. If you hear they say the word South Africa, it's because we the Africans fight for you guys. We fought for you guys to liberate you guys. We fought for your independence. We sacrificed our life, our money, our voice, our pens, our book, our hand to fight for your right. But today, you South Africans, some of you South Africans have nothing to pay with the Africans, but to kill with the Africans and accusing us of taking your jobs. How embarrassing is that? How disgusting is that? Can you just open your mouth and say, I'm going to kill my fellow human being because of he's taking my job? How embarrassing. What are you going to tell God the day of judgment? God, I killed this person because he was taking my job. What? Oh my God. I just cannot understand this. And who are you guys killing? You guys are killing your fellow black people. Your fellow black people. Those are the people you guys are killing, burning them on the street. You are burning black people on the street. What the fuck did you guys think you guys are doing? You guys can bring a civil war today. Because if some Africans need, they can go and attack all the South Africans and butcher them, just like what the fuck you guys are doing right now in your country. Do you think we cannot do it? We can do it. We can also do it. But what I want you South Africans to know is today the enjoyment that you guys are going through is because of us. How many white people are in South Africa who are doing business? Do you kill white people? No. Oh my God. Do you kill white people? You don't kill no white people. And there are thousands of white people who are there today. They open their own business just like Africans. Did you kill those people? No. Who are you killing? Your own black brothers and sisters. How disgusting is that? You are killing your own black brother? There are thousands of white people who open a business in South Africa right now. Thousands of white people. I'm not a racist, but I'm just saying the truth. And right now, the West, they don't do anything about this. Because America and the West and other countries, they don't care. Because who are they killing is their own black people. They don't care. They don't condemn it. All of them are just sitting. Especially Obama is there sitting. He didn't say anything about it. They don't care. Because if they don't kill no Americans. If they kill even single American, I swear to God, the following day, America will flew. America will go there, or European country, they will send their straight, they will send their army to go to South Africa with immediate effect. What about African presidents? Where is the EU? Where, I don't know, EU or AAU or EU or African Organization Union. Where are you guys? Where are the African presidents? Do you guys condemn this? Did you guys, what are you guys doing that the media can show? What are you guys doing? There's only president who condemned this issue. That prime minister is the prime minister of Ethiopia. What about the rest? South Africa, this is the third time South Africans are killing black people, accusing them of taking their job. This is the third time. They brutal and killed thousands of migrants who are from Africa without nothing have been done once. It happened again. South Africans are killing black people, accusing them of taking their own their jobs twice. And right now, this is the third time that South Africa are burning people alive. I just cannot understand since I saw this video. Burning people alive. Their own brothers and sisters, Africans. The same color. Burning them. Because of what those people are taking their job. Africa. Especially South Africa. What did the African Union do? African president, what do you guys do? South Africa is supposed to be condemned from the African Union with the immediate effect. With the immediate effect. South Africa is supposed not, you guys have to suspend South Africa not to join any African football or anything that's going to deal with Africa for 10 years. You guys need to treat South Africa. You show them, if you do this, this is what we're going to do. You have to show them the way, because some of the South Africa, some of them are donkeys, some of them are animals. That's why some of them are killing people unlawfully, undemocratically, going out and killing people because those black people are taking their job from them. We have thousands of South Africans in Europe, anywhere you go. When you go to Africa, we have other thousands of South Africans who are invested in business. Did anybody kill them? So what did the African unions do? So the African Union, if you guys don't know how to do your job, contact me. I can help you and do your job. I can show you guys how to treat South Africa. We can do it in a diplomatic way with a pen. We can use our pen and deal with South Africa. Because this thing is going viral now. South Africans are killing people without no reason. It's so disgusting since I saw some of these videos. I couldn't even, I bring my tears since I saw some of the video. Born in a human being life because that person is taking your job. Another countries in Africa have to do that, but not South Africa. Because you guys, it's because of us. You guys are who you guys are today. I am so upset right now, and I want the world to know that I am so upset, and the world need to take an act now. If the world don't take an act now, other Africans from other countries, they will go and they will kill some South Africans too. And at the end of the day, nothing can be done. Because you guys did it to our people, we did it to your people. And you see, revenge is very dangerous. Revenge is very dangerous. So I'm sending this message to the African Union and other African countries to take a step now and make sure, let this be the first and the last, and you know what, let them take a step and let them suspend South Africa with the immediate effect today. Because the start time is happening. If they don't take any step, I swear to God, it's going to start, it's going to be fourth time again. Thank you so much. I am Serin Chapacholi. Bye-bye.